everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm in the kitchen today and I am going to be making one of my favorite things to eat, and that is pork sausage. I'm cheating a little bit, y'all. I'm not making it all from scratch. And gravy, country gravy mix, and biscuits. What is better on a cold wintry morning than sausage gravy and biscuits? Maybe a pot full of grits. I may make that to go with it. So let me go ahead and get started on the biscuits first because I want to get them into the oven. Okay, so it says to heat oven to 450. Okie doke. It takes my oven a long time to preheat, does it, y'all? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I guess I could go ahead and get this sausage browning in the skillet first. Getting a late start to the day. It's already, I think, 11 o'clock. I didn't go to sleep as early as I had wanted to last night, so that kind of messes up my morning. It gets me started late in my day, but I guess it's better to get started late than to not get started at all, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and break this up and get it started to brown, and then our next step will be to mix up these biscuits. I'm going to break it up because I don't have one of those meat separator things. Y'all know I can't stand a bunch of kitchen gadgets, so I prefer to just break it up with my hands, kind of make little tiny pieces of sausage. And this is a roll of sausage from Aldi from the last shipment that Will so generously bought for me. I appreciate him so much. I appreciate all of you for helping me get through life a little bit easier in my old age. You know, it means a lot to get that check once a month from Google. It keeps a roof over my head and my bills paid, buys my medicine, so thank you for that. Thank you for the views and the thumbs up and the shares. All the things that you do to help me in my life, I appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. Okay, let me go ahead and get these biscuits mixed up. I love Biscuit, y'all. Oh, it's so easy. Okay, let me get out my little pan. Just going to grease the bottom of my pan and get it ready for the biscuits to go into it. I don't usually wait till this late to eat, y'all, because of my hypoglycemia. I have to eat pretty quick when I first get up. I usually eat breakfast as soon as I finish my first cup of coffee. This is smelling good already. Just gonna let this brown kind of slowly. No need to hurry because it's gonna take a while for the biscuits to cook. The gravy's gonna be easy to make with this gravy mix. For the biscuits, 2 cups baking mix, 2/3 cup milk, and a tablespoon of oil. Put a little biscuit on my cutting board surface. I do have one of those rolling sheets. I'm not going to get that. I'm not really going to roll them. I'm not going to roll the dough out. I'm just going to roll it up in my hands and make the biscuits that way. Let me get my sleeves out of the way. Y'all know I like to wear my clothes until they get dirty, so I try my best to keep them from getting dirty. I cut back on so much laundry. I am blessed with a wonderful washer and dryer, y'all. Oh, so many years and years and years I had to live without a washer and dryer and having to go to that laundromat and, oh, God. What a blessing it is that I don't have to do that anymore. I will never forget where I came from and where I am today. All the blessings that the good Lord has put on me. Okay, I better turn this burner down a little bit more because once I get my hands in this biscuit dough, how much did it say? 3/4 cup of milk? I don't know how much milk. 2/3 cup of milk. I think that's 2/3 of a cup. Let me see, I'm going to measure it. It snowed yesterday and I'm still recovering from this bronchitis, so I didn't get out in it to go buy more milk or eggs or bread or anything. Okay, let me go ahead and get this started mixing up. Have my flour in here, my little well in the middle, and I'll be back when I have it mixed up. Okay, I'll put you over here so you can see me making the biscuits. Y'all know, there are thousands of recipes on YouTube and all over the internet on how to make biscuits using self-rising flour and also using plain flour. So if you don't have a biscuit mix, you can just mix it up, make your own biscuit dough. And go ahead and get these rolled out. I love the way dough feels in my hands. It's a wonderful feeling. It's going to make a lot of biscuits. I was talking to Jill this morning and telling her that I was going to be making sausage gravy and biscuits, and she said, "Oh, I want some, but you put too much salt in yours." Well, I'm not going to put any salt in it. But probably the gravy mix will have too much salt, but she can eat at least one, right? Mama would make either biscuits or cornbread for every meal. You know, back then, you had to have bread on the table, bread and rice. Those were staples. Couldn't sit down at a dinner table without it being on the table. I remember her rolling them out, and I'd say, "Make me a baby biscuit." She'd roll out a little tiny piece of dough and make a little baby biscuit for Glenda Merle. Oh, my sausage getting really brown there. Let's see, I better stir it up. I don't want burnt sausage. I'm going to make about a half dozen biscuits. Yep. Said to put oil in the dough, but I didn't. I intended to, I just forgot. I'm going to oil the tops of them though. When I worked for W.T. Grant's, which was my first job out of college, there was a lady that, we used to have bring dishes and all. Her name was Mrs. Kitchen. And she made the best biscuits, y'all. Oh, they were just to die for. So we asked her, "How do you make the biscuits so delicious?" I mean, they're just always so moist and delicious. Y'all, she actually dipped them into a bowl of oil after she mixed up the dough and everything. Of course, I was just able to get flour all over my kitchen floor. Go ahead and pour some oil on top of these biscuits. Do y'all always wait for your oven to preheat, or do you put your food in the oven before it has finished preheating? Jill doesn't wait for hers to preheat. She just plops it in there, and it always turns out perfect, whatever it is that she's cooking. Well, they aren't dipped in oil like Mrs. Kitchen did, but at least they have some oil on them. Okay, so I think my sausage is brown enough, and then I will get this gravy mixed up. Let me see. Bring 1½ cups of water to a full rolling boil. Blend country gravy mix with 1/2 cup cool water. Mix or whisk until lump-free. Set gravy mix blend aside. Pour the gravy mix blend into the boiling water. Stir vigorously with a fork or whisk until thickened. Okay, so let's see. It says bring 1½ cups water to a full rolling boil. Okay, let me do that. Okay. My oven is hot. I can put my biscuits in there now. See, how long does it say to bake them? Okay, 450 for 11 to 13 minutes. Okay. Did it say 1.5 cups of water? And it said to blend with 1/2 cup cool water. Okay. I'm going to mix that up with a fork. I think my whisk met its demise during the Manic episode. I haven't seen it anywhere since then. Okay. And it said to gradually add this to the hot water, or add the hot water to this. Pour the gravy mix blend into the boiling water. Stir vigorously with a fork or whisk until thickened. Okay. Well, I don't want to stir it with my fork because I don't want to scratch the Teflon on my pans, but I'm just going to use a rubber spatula. I need to start making like 2 or 3 cooking videos in one day. That way I'll only have to clean up the stovetop mess once a day instead of every day that I make cooking videos. Okay, it's starting to thicken up a little bit already. Look at all that gravy. Look at all that black pepper. Make sure I get all of that in there. Of course, it needs more black pepper, right? They have a sausage flavored gravy packet also. I have a bag of garbage that I have to take to the dumpster and some boxes. The sun is shining today and I think the sidewalks are clear, so I should be able to get out and accomplish that task today. Okay, I think it's ready to add to the sausage. Make sure it's browned very well. Check on my biscuits. Okay, they're doing good. Oh, it's splattering on my hoodie. Y'all, I can't stand to wear an apron. I'm very claustrophobic, so can't stand to wear an apron in the kitchen. I probably had 10 or 20 of them sent to me over the years, but I just can't wear them. Okay, this is looking nice and browned up, right? You do not want to pour your grease off of it either. That is what helps flavor it. Okay. Oh yeah, it's very thick. I can add some more water to it. Or you can add milk to it, it doesn't matter. Make you like a milk gravy. When I was raising my kids, I used to buy this stuff called, I don't even know if they still make it, kitchen bouquet. Anyway, it would darken your gravy and flavor it. I loved using that product. Saves you time in the kitchen for having a brown. As long as you get that flour smell cooked out of your flour, then you're good to go. The timer is up on the biscuits, but I know they're not done. Okay, I'm just going to let this cook while I'm waiting on the biscuits to finish baking. Then go ahead and open it up and look at them. Okay, probably about another 6 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, my biscuits are nice and brown. And my gravy is almost thick enough. Over here. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, these are hot. Ah, beautiful biscuits, aren't they? Y'all don't order biscuits and sausage gravy from a deli here up north, in the north. You get link sausage sitting on top of a biscuit with a little bowl of gravy. Okay, so this is my biscuits and sausage gravy. Let me give it a taste. Of course, it would be better with homemade biscuits and homemade gravy, but this is good enough for Glenda Merle. Like I always say, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough, right? Ooh, I don't think I can even hold it. Let me put my kitchen rag on my hand to balance it. Okay, here we go. Look at it smoking. It's cold in here, and I have the heater on about 82, but there's a draft that comes up from the stairwell, a very heavy draft. This is so good, y'all. So I hope you're able to get in the kitchen soon and make you some biscuits and sausage gravy. If you're new here, I would love it if you would join my YouTube family. I do read and answer every comment, so you will be loved and accepted here. And I appreciate all of my subscribers who come back time after time and video after video. And y'all, please give me a thumbs up and share it with just one person. I know you got a niece or nephew or grandma or an aunt or uncle, somebody that you can share my videos with and ask them to subscribe. I'm still aiming for that 30,000 sub count, y'all. And y'all just keep on coming back.